Yeah, I will start here module now. Accounts receivable. This payable OTBI reports. When I will cover the reporting, I'll cover OTBI reports, FRS, Smart View, and other reporting tools. It is pending. In here, primarily we have three processes. Invoice process, we have a receipt process, and then we have collection. Collection, it should be before receipt. The invoice process, when we are selling something to customers, we have to create AR invoice, and the customer when will pay for that invoices, then we'll create a receipt. That is the basic concept. Collection means between invoice process and receipt process, we have payment terms, right? 30 days payment term or 15 days payment term. So there is a collection process where the invoice, if it is overdue, if it is due or overdue. So it's due to, it's a duty, a responsibility of collection department to send a reminder. That is called dunning letter. Okay. So this dunning letter, that is part of your advance collection. And in Oracle, we have basically two kind of collection process. That is, one is dunning plan and another is dunning strategy. So under dunning plan and dunning strategy, we have a lot of activities we have to do, like when we need to generate reminder or dunning letters to customers, etc. So it's all will be covered in advanced collection. To invoice process, it will start from your order management, right? So customer will create a sales order for the customer in order management. Because customer will send a purchase order, right? So based on that purchase order, we'll create a sales order. Then we have actually delivery, ship confirm, delivery and ship confirm. Then based on that delivery and ship confirm, invoice will be created. That is the AR invoice. Okay. So in Oracle, there is a slight difference from EBS. In EBS, basically all your sales order process, like what kind of order type we have. So based on the order workflow, right? Whether it's a bill only order or ship only order, or it's a complete flow. So based on the order type, you have to use the order workflow or order line workflow. But here in Oracle Fusion, we have order orchestration. DO, distributed order orchestration. So this
Are you
workflow,
going to cover order management as well, Srini?
order management I will not cover, but I will show you the like I
Oh,
explained that O2C. Similar way, I'll cover the O2C cycle.
okay.
I'll show you the basic setups and but I'll mention like what are the differences.
Right. Yeah.
Distributed order orchestration. So based on that distributed order orchestration, your order will flow. Then we have some changes in pricing concept, okay. Changes in pricing, right? So in EBS, we have different kind of pricing setups, whereas in Fusion, it's little bit different. That also I'll cover, not deeply, but high level I'll cover. So once the sales order is created,
Really, is the price set up by item or?
there are different strategy, customer pricing strategy based on the volume, based on the geography, based on location and customer class. A different pricing strategy you can define. Not only item,
Oh, okay.
like you are creating in mass volume. Based on volume, you can create a pricing strategy. Based on geography, you can create a strategy.
Okay.
So now let us come to here. The old instance actually refreshed that we created all our GL and AP setups. So yesterday it was refreshed. So it's a completely new environment. First setup is your receivable system option configuration. Okay. How we can do that? Business unit, how we can create, right? We same business unit, you can enable for your receipt process. How you can enable? If you go to setup and maintenance.
Is it at the operating unit level or the business unit level?
Business unit. We don't have operating unit concept in EBS.
Sorry. Yeah.
So it is.
In Fusion, you mean?
Fusion, we have business unit. Assign. View SI unit. So this setup, I explained how this setup is useful to enable your functionality. Okay. I just did a rapid implementation today where I uploaded all the business unit, GL and other chat-up accounts. Same file I'll upload it to this new instance. All my setup created automatically. All these things. So I didn't. You can also do the same thing. First time you can do the manually all the setups. But next time you can use this file actually, which I explained, right? Rapid implementation. This two file you can upload. It will create all your setups within 5 minutes. So here, once you load your business unit or define your business unit, you can see here your primary ledger is assigned here, different legal entity that is will be aligned to your business unit and primary ledger. So that is a GL setup. So based on that, whatever geo business unit, any business unit, so you have to enable the specific functionality. So for AR, which functionality we need? Billing and revenue management, right? Customer payment, collection management. Okay. So these three processes we need for AR, right? Billing and revenue management, customer payment, and collection management. Once you enable this, then only it will be, you will able to create invoice for these customers. Okay. Now these are the basic setups to enable your AR receivable.
Do you have a
configuration.
document on what setups need to be done and navigation and everything for these setups?
Yeah. Like similar document which I shared for AP. I'll share a similar setup for AR also.
Yeah, like mandatory setups.
Yeah. That is available. That document I'll share. Maybe I shared. Let me check if in this system it is available. I can show you. No, it's not available. No, it's not available in this system, but anyway,
Okay.
I'll share with you.
Yeah.
That document. Yeah. The first setup is receivable system option configuration. So system option, it will completely control the behavior of your receivable modules. What exactly you are enabling, what you are disabling. So let me go to setup and maintenance. But this is the first setup we have to do under here. Manage receivable system.
Sorry, Shrini, did you update, send the document, did you put the document in the drive already?
AP document I have updated. Yeah.
Somehow I'm not able to see it.
No, there is a document folder, separate folder in the drive where
Okay.
I have updated. If you are not able to access, I'll share it with you again.
Yeah, probably after the class, can you please stay back for 5 minutes? So I
Yeah.
can go.
We can check. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Manage receivable system option. Here, select the business unit. So that you have to do at business unit level. Okay. Geo business unit level. You open it. So once you do maybe this is a change in your recent version of Oracle Fusion. Because earlier, if you upload the rapid implementation, this setup were not updated. But when I see once I uploaded the file, Everything updated actually. This setup also updated automatically. So this Geo business unit, there are a lot of options here, right?
So when there are upgrades, it automatically does, like regardless of your customizations and everything that you have in place, or like Oracle, do they work with you to upgrade the system? Like
No, upgrade means earlier what was happening, once I upload this rapid implementation file, it will create your BU, legal entity, chart of account, ledgers, etc. But it was not updating this higher level of data setups. The basic setup, like mandatory, yeah. So now I
now
saw
it
that
is updating the other modules also.
Yeah, at least whatever basic setups it's required. Then you can come here and you can modify. But the basic setup required to create a transaction.
So it is only in receivables or other modules also?
Table also, I think. This is a new. Today only this instance is completely new. So I didn't check. But in earlier version, it was not updated.
What is this version? Do you know, Srini?
If you want to see the version, you can come here about the application.
Because this is a really helpful feature.
Yeah.
11, 13, 24.
Yeah. So 24A. So next week or from the last of April, you will get the new version of Oracle Fusion.
Oh, okay. So when Oracle updates it is like across for all its customers, or
yeah. So upgradation happens for all the customer, and that happens from Oracle side. So I'll tell you what happens actually. That's a important.
Because right now any version upgrades, it's a huge process, right? In traditional EBS.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Maybe you reminded me. That's a actually regular activity every 3 months. So what happens? Regular activity, and that is a very crucial activity.
Correct.
So what happens? Now you will get the March end, right? March end and April 1st or 2nd week. Oracle will give a notification. Oracle will send a mail that we are going to upgrade to 24A from 24A to 24B. Every quarter is designated as A, B, C, D. The last quarter will be D.
Oh, okay.
It will be prefixed by your year, fiscal year. So now current is 24A, it will be migrated to 24B. Everything will be done by Oracle, but you will get Oracle will send a mail and they will give you the timeline. That
but one question, like the second quarter should be 24B, right? But the one you showed, it had 24A.
24A. So maybe by next week it will be upgraded. Like it happens like that. Not that it's exactly on March 31st we will get the upgrade, but in month of April, like second quarter, first month, within first month you will get that upgrade.
Okay. Sorry, yeah, go ahead. I interrupted you.
Yeah, no problem. So once you upgrade, you get a mail. Oracle will send that we are going to upgrade, and we'll apply the patch in your sandbox version. Then Oracle will apply patch, upgradation patch in dev instance.
Okay.
Then Oracle will give like mostly they will give 15 days or 2 weeks. They will give 15 days testing. So within 1 week for support team, 1 week for business. So regardless of whether that patch impacts your organization or not, it just keeps releasing, or that's why now first they will apply in dev instance, right? In
they
dev
will
instance,
also
they will
tell you
apply.
this which sessions or which tasks this upgrade will be applied to, so that we can test that particular process?
No, you cannot test anything here. It will be remain same, but they will add some new functionality. So in that case, once you Oracle apply the patch in Dev 2 or Dev 1, they will allow us to test in that. If there is any.
So what if that particular piece we are not, using, or
No, you
it's
can
not.
see if it is, if you are not using, there are some functionality by default, it will be there. You use or not, that does not matter.
Okay,
Certain
but
functionality,
regardless, they'll give you
yeah,
2 weeks
regardless
time,
of,
and okay, you just have to do basic testing and make sure it's working. Okay.
not only new features. Sometimes what happens if you apply a patch, your existing functionality also will be impacted sometimes because you have reports, you have custom reports, you have standard reports, standard setups. That also sometimes will be impacted if you apply the patch. So organization to
They'll
organization.
let you know what module got impacted so that we can test that particular piece, or how does that?
No, it's not like that. You have to test everything.
Oh.
All the cycles, yeah, all the setups. It's kind of a regression testing.
No, usually when they release anyone, right, any organization, if they release patches, they'll tell you what exactly is being updated in that. Like, for example, iOS, Apple things, right? They'll tell you what upgrade, upgrade it includes and all.
Yeah. So here, what you can do, there is a portal, Oracle portal, you will get everything.
Oh, so you have to
Oracle.
go there and check what that patch includes.
And Oracle, you send you a mail and send you the link, and you click on that link. What you can do in Excel, you capture all these changes, and then one by one you have to test. That is a mandatory you have to do regression testing. Maybe you can assign a dedicated testing team, or you can do yourself, like your consultant.
Yeah. So are there like DBAs, Oracle Fusion
And
DBAs?
one more thing, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Will there be DBAs for Oracle Fusion separately?
Sorry,
DBAs, database
DBAs are
administrators.
from Oracle. We don't, from our side, no DBA, no cloning, nothing will be from
that
our
concept
side.
is not there.
That concept, it's kind of subscription based.
Correct.
Only we are getting the application as a subscription.
Yeah, so all the administrative tasks,
Administrative,
only
database maintenance, cloning, everything will be done by Oracle only. That's the major difference between EBS and.
So DBAs are not required for Fusion.
Not required. No single DBA is available in any project.
Is there? Wow.
Yeah.
And only for SaaS application, sir.
Huh?
And only for SaaS application, I'm telling.
SaaS
I mean the
application,
auto upgrade. Yeah. Not
SaaS
PaaS
application.
and yeah.
If it is on-premise, you need DBA.
Yeah. On-prem, the DBA is a big team, right? Yeah.
On-premise and PaaS application. But if you see 80-90% of the setups and currently projects, they are on SaaS only. SaaS model. So if you just select here 24A new features. Select it. Module wise, you will get all the process.
Okay.
What is new? If you want to see, for example, general ledger. So you have to read all these details. What is the changes? If it is relevant to my current organizations, you can discuss this with your organization, business user. But you have to test first as a consultant or support consultant or implementing partner.
I mean, this is a big task, right? Like regression testing, 2 weeks is not enough. If they are releasing a patch and they give only 2 weeks and that to every quarter, this is a big.
1 week you have to test and another week business will test. Once you confirm, business will test. 1 week is sufficient. See, you have to just test the functionality, create invoice, create a receipt, create a payment.
Yeah. Okay.
And there will be dedicated, like one person will test AR or AP, one person will test the GL functionality. Order management for different. So if at least 5-10 people on that particular week, they will not do nothing. They will just do all this testing.
So regardless of the complexity of the architecture that you have, it just gives you 2 weeks. I mean,
what is the complexity? See, complexity means you have all the setups, right? Setups and custom reports. So that only will be impacted.
Custom reports, custom integrations downstream, other third-party tools and
custom integration don't need to test.
Just within the Fusion.
Yeah, Fusion.
But that may impact other systems, right? That's where
it will not impact. Yeah, it will not be impacted.
Okay.
Only one major impact I faced in my project, that is your approval workflow.
Yeah. Okay.
So that broke actually that setup and some backend functionality, like this field which we got in earlier version, that field disappeared somehow after patch application. For example, I'll give one example here. There in BPM GL approval, general ledger. Once the patch is applied, what happened? The prepare, at least who is creating the journal, he should not able to approve the journal. That is a compliance issue and audit issue. So earlier we had that setup. There is a checkbox called preparer to restrict preparer to approve the journal. There is a specific checkbox is there in BPM. If you enable that checkbox, preparer, even if he is an approver, you will not able to approve. If I am creating the journal, but even I am a part of some approval group, I should not be able to approve if I am a preparer. But when the auditor cast all these journals where the preparer and the approver are the same person, so we checked that button, that restrict preparer as approver.
Yeah, that like those minor setups, they cause a lot of trouble.
Yeah. So then we raised one Oracle HR and they again applied that patch and migrated. So similar kind of in another instance, we got that period was not closing, and they, after a patch application, we'll get error while closing the period. Then Oracle again, there are few instances where this FBDI patch while uploading the CVR rules and some other transactions. So that FBDI template was not downloading properly with proper columns. Some columns were missing.
Yeah. So how is it working with Oracle in general? Like their support system, usually, they make you enter, if you raise a service request, it's a big process, right?
Big process means, see, if it is quite urgent and impacting your production day-to-day activities, you have to raise with a severity 1.
Right.
Severity 1 means the 24 hours
your
you have
business
to
is
available.
Impacting. Yeah, correct.
Critical outage kind of things. In one example, what happens, our once you create your journal, that once you create your setups, right? There is another database. Oracle database is one. There is SBS database, right? I discussed during general ledger. That is for your reportings, all your setups. It will be updated, and there is a linkage and seamless integration between your Oracle database and that SBS Cube database. So that was this public. It was not publishing once you create any new setups or new transactions. So that GL updates what we are doing in Oracle. There is a run program we need to run that publish account hierarchy and other things, right? So that was failing that programs. So that is a critical error, critical outage we raised on Oracle HR. and then they fixed it within 24 hours. Because without this, we cannot proceed further. And recently, last week, we got another error that when we created, user created one journal, and they are getting the journal difference in AR transactions. There is a payment where the debit balance was not equal to credit balance. There is no other reason, but somehow the data corrupted and it was not allowing to create accounting and posting. That is also a critical issue. Oracle has provided some steps, and we followed that steps and applied. It worked. I'll discuss that self-healing process. That's a good thing Oracle has done. Like some critical data corruption issue, you can handle yourself just by changing the profile options. And we have to do some setup. There should be a dedicated user where you can apply all your setups through changing the profile options. And then within that user, you have to rectify all your errors and it will work. You can fix the issue. That is called self-healing. At the end of the session, I'll show you how you can go there.
Yeah, sure.
So this is the process actually. Regression testing you do. If anything is failing, you have to raise one Oracle SR. Once you do the regression testing, then pass to the business user. Business user will test. So business user can, even if you are 100% passed all your scenarios, whatever you tested. Business user, if they raise any concern, then again you have to help them why it is happening. Because there can be data entry issue and because they need to sign up the process. If they don't sign up, that is critical. If don't, no, this payment is not happening. It's not sales order is not creating. We are getting error. Maybe it can be different reason, but during that testing process, they will tell that because of patch only I'm getting this issue. So that's you have to handle.
Right.
Once 100% is clear, then user will
So
sign
for
up.
any issues during that two week period, you have live support from Oracle?
You will get support. Support means if something happening, genuine issue. If it is data entry issue or something, you can resolve, right? Internet.
Correct. Yeah.
But something like
Related to the
server side
patch.
issue related to patch, then you can. So then user will sign up, then patch will be applied in production. But this activity will happen 4 times a year.
So same time for all the customers and 4 times a year.
Yeah. Every quarter.
Correct. Okay.
So here you can come to this portal and that is also we are doing like any functionality if it is useful, any enhancement your customers, you can implement. There is no issue. You can discuss with customer and if you think that it can be implemented. Some by default it will be there and some functionality you have to enable that features. Okay, option Oracle will clearly mention what is the action required from your side. Access. So that is a major activity actually in every quarter. The setup and maintenance, you receivable system option.